Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The issue that I am calling to your immediate attention today is one that is considered taboo in nature in many countries, as it has no clearly established lines or laws put in place to distinguish the delicate threshold between life or death. And this is the issue of nuisance laws and how they impact women that are victims of domestic violence all over the globe. Domestic violence can be described in a range of behaviors, some obviously criminal and manipulative in nature, intended to exercise coercive control, including physical, psychological, verbal, and sexual behaviors that are used to dominate another person. The public policy issue is that there are currently 46 countries in the world which do not provide sufficient legal protection for those who are victims of domestic violence and against those who do commit acts of domestic violence. Consequently, women who speak out about being abused by their partners are habitually labeled as a nuisance upon reporting to the authorities, and this reaction from the authorities discourages other women to reach out for help until it's too late. The United Nations reports that the most common form of violence experienced by women is physical violence inflicted by an intimate partner. And on a global average, at least 1 in 3 women have been beaten, coerced into sex, or abused by a partner in the course of her lifetime, or they will be. Although the United States has distinct laws that are put into place to protect against domestic violence, such as the 1946 law on the equality of the sexes, harassment of women is traditionally widely accepted all across the globe. In fact, in countries such as Rwanda, it is perfectly legal for a husband to beat his wife as long as he does not cause her what is known as grievous bodily harm, and this term can be widely and loosely interpreted in a multitude of courts in any way. Studies have shown that women who are abused by their intimate partner are more vulnerable to contracting HIV, STDs, and STIs due to forced sexual intercourse. Studies have also shown that 72% of all murder-suicides involve an intimate partner, and 94% of these people that are victims of murder are female, and they have previously reported these cases to the police, but were labeled as a nuisance. With these statistics in mind, it is my call to action to do away with the ideation that reports of domestic violence should fall under any nuisance laws in any jurisdiction in any country. I also propose to amend Penal Code 1950 and the 1946 Law on the Equality of Sexes to require a thorough investigation in the case of a victim of domestic violence of any nature and 100% absolute reprisal to the highest extent against anyone that is found guilty of domestic violence. Domestic abuse could be the present situation, or it could be the future waiting to happen to the ones that you love the most. Don't wait until it's too late. Thank you.